Hello friends, and welcome to Forsythe Productions' This Old Studio. Today we're going to be building some acoustic absorbers to help clean up your listening environment. I'm Richard, and I have my buddy Daryl here to help me out today on this project.
What am I doing here? You know I don't know nothing about woodworking.
I think it'll be alright. Anyway,
you know the only reason why I'm even here is because we got no other friends that want to come out and help us film. And you picked me. I don't know jack nothing about. What is this? I don't even know what I'm wearing right now.
those are safety goggles. We'll go over those later. For now, let's go over some materials that you may need to help build this project. Of course, you're going to need some boards to build the frame. These are pine, just 8-foot boards by 4 inches. If I bring this over here, this is going to be the bulk of them, of the absorbers. This is the rock wool insulation. I believe this is 8-pound test, and it's very good at absorbing sound. It's a mineral wool is what it's called. I'm not taking it out of the box yet because you need to use gloves. And we're going to need some assorted materials for the front and back of our absorbers. This is for the back that goes towards the wall. It's just the right kind of porous material. It's going to be off the wall a little bit, so I wanted it to look nice. For the front, I have just a stretchy low fiber count cotton that I'm going to put over the front, and we'll get to that later. Good miter saw. Phillips head screwdriver. Unassuming container of Schlitz malt liquor. Staple gun. A container full of crap that's probably got some screws in it I can use. Large clamp. Daryl. Measuring tape. I lost mine, so 48-inch T-square. Alright, let's talk for a minute about shop safety. Most important tools you can have are a good pair of safety goggles to keep your eyes from being damaged from flying debris. As a matter of fact, here at this old studio, we like to double up. Make sure our eyes are protected and sweaty. So you see we have here our lovely workbench, which is a heavy-duty tabletop I got from work that they were throwing out, plus my trash cans. So you improvise when you don't have a real workshop. What I have here is an 8-foot piece of pine. It's 4 by about 3/4 of an inch. And to make my sides, I'm going to go ahead and cut, or to mark out my cuts, which are going to be at 48 inches. So that's going to be 4 feet. Alright, so right here we got these 2-foot marks, which I don't know if you can see way back there. And these are for my top and bottom sides. I went ahead and marked them on both sides. Alright, I lined it up so my blade is right on the center of that line so we can get as close to the exact measurements as possible. Alright, and remember, even though power tools can be scary, they are necessary to have your build go a little bit quicker. I could use a handsaw, but it would take a little bit too long. So just remember to keep your head on straight when you're using power tools and always be safe. Here we have a good cut. Let's take a second to go see what's going on at the Daryl station.
Oh, hey there, big fella. I'm here trying to cut this 2x4 in half.
Alright, Daryl, there's one thing wrong with what you're doing. You're not wearing your safety goggles.
I kind of pawned them.
Alright, we got all our boards cut. All of our long boards here and our short boards are on the table. Now we'll show you how to line up all the holes so we can screw these together nice and square. Alright, these are our long boards that are cut out. These are for the sides, and these are for the top and bottom, which I guess since they're positionable, there's really no top or bottom. But anyway, I have to mark out where my drill holes go for all of these because on my long sides, I'm going to have teed off against my short boards. So that way, whenever I lay my bats down in the middle, I compress just a little from the top and bottom to get them to fit, but I don't have to compress from the sides. It'll be a lot easier to compress the length of the bat than from the side. To make these holes even across all the boards, I'm taking one of my short boards, I'm laying it across at the edge, the very edge, because what we need is the width we need this width of the board spaced out exactly to where we can fit our screw holes in there without over drilling or having to do more than once. It's a very easy way to just measure a bunch of boards at one time. Now I know that all my drill holes for all my screws, I'll just pre-drill through these areas and I can match them all up. To keep the wood from splitting, we have to pre-drill, but I need to have something to grab onto in this other board, in my short board, so I'm using a smaller bit so that I can accomplish that. And the reason I'm doing this by hand and not using my screw gun is because I don't want to over tighten it and crack the wood since we have these on the edges. Hey Daryl, you getting these screws in?
Oh hell yeah!
Where are you keeping the screws?
Over here, right over here. You know, safety first.
Apparently. At least they're out of pond. Not only is this the world's worst hula hoop, we got our completed frame. Pretty sturdy. Moving right along with our frames, here's four, there's three, we got one more we're working on. That's all we're doing today is four, but probably a bunch more coming in the future.
I've been framed.
Alright, this is our last frame coming off the table. That's a train. Alright, I'm going to trade Daryl this cleaner and these paper towels so we can clean the workspace and we can get ready to do the fabric.
Alright, I was born to clean. Clean, clean, clean. Can't do woodworking, but I can sure as hell clean. Oh God! Oh no! Oh, Richard!
Daryl, what happened?
I gotta go to the hospital.
What happened? What the hell is that?
I paper cut myself. I was just cleaning and I somehow cut myself.
Those are paper towels.
Same thing?
Alright, we're stretching our fabric now. Already got one side stapled in. And then I'm just gonna go down to this side and pull, get it real tight every way I can. Alright, I got this blue backer I'm using for all my panels. I just cut the extra strips off. Daryl's helping me. I guess Daryl found a use for the strips. Alright, these are 2-inch bats, so I'm going to need 2 in each panel, it looks like.
Alright, what's going on here is Richard's now just taking a butter knife and pushing in a cap to seal in the insulation that is underneath.
The staples kind of act like tabs to stick this under, and it's going to help keep it all in place. We were originally going to staple this, but the rock wool stuck out a little too far. So these are our panels. That's the back side, this is the front side, and they're going to go on our wall. I think we did a pretty good job.
Here, let me.
It's going to be super absorbent, and pretty proud of them. So if you guys want them, we'll make them and sell them to you, 60 bucks a piece. Any color you want.
Yep.
Thanks for watching this old studio.
And here's the clamp.
I thought you were talking.
We showed you a clamp. Never showed you another clamp. Same clamp though. But you know, hey, whatever.